You may talk of Clara Nolan's ball or anything you choose, but it couldn't hold a snuff box to the spree at Kelligrews. If you want your eyeballs straightened, just come out next week with me. You'll have to wear your glasses at the Kelligrews Soiree. There was birch rind, tart wine, cherry wine and turpentine, jowls and cavalances, ginger beer and tea, pig's feet, cat's meat, dumplings boiled up in a sheet, dandelion and cracky's teeth at the Kelligrews Soiree. Oh, I borrowed Clooney's beaver as I squared me yards to sail, and a swallowtail from Hogan that was foxy on the tail. Billy Cudahy's old working pants and Patsy Nolan's shoes, and an old white vest from Fogarty to sport at Kelligrews. There was Dan, Millie, Joe, Lily, Tan, and Mrs. Tilly dancing like a little filly. 'Twould raise your heart to see Jim, Brian, Din, Ryan, Flipper Smith and Caroline. I tell you boys, we had a time at the Kelligrews Soiree. Oh, when I arrived at Betsy Snooks that night at 8:30, the place was blocked with carriages stood waiting at the gate. With Clooney's funnel upon me pate, the first words Betsy said, "Here comes a local preacher with the pulpit on his head." There was Bill Muse, Dan Hughes, Wilson Taft and Teddy Roos, while Brian T sat in the blues and looking hard at me. Jim Fling, Tom King, Johnson, champion of the ring, and all the boxers I could bring to the Kelligrews Soiree. The Saratoga Lancers first, Miss Betsy kindly said. I danced with Nancy Cronin and her granny on the head. And Hogan danced with Betsy, well, you should have seen his shoes as he lashed the muskets from the rack that night at Kelligrews. There was boiled guineas, cold guineas, bullocks' heads and pickaninnies, everything to catch the pennies you'd break your sides to see. Boiled duff, cold duff, apple jam was in a cuff. I tell you boys, we had enough at the Kelligrews Soiree. Crooked Flavin struck the fiddler and a hand I then took in. You should see George Clooney's beaver and it flattened to the rim. And Hogan's coat was like a vest, the tails were gone you see. Says I, the devil haul ye and your Kelligrews Soiree.